Hi everybody, I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. I'd like to welcome all my subscribers who are new. Welcome back to my subscribers who have been with me for a while. Mwah! You guys are great. Okay, so today is Wednesday wrap up episode, I don't know, 13? 13? I've been doing this for 13 weeks now. Wow. Okay, so today I pretty much just have little critters. I've made some little critters, sea creatures, because that's the theme. Because I'm going on a cruise, so I'm putting together little goodie bags. So if you're going on the cruise with us and you're watching this, you could get one of these in a little goodie bag. We'll see. So let's start out with seahorses. Okay, this is by Club Crochet. Sail, I think it's Sal, the seahorse. I don't know, but this was the first one, and I put the little kawaii eyes on it. He's all right, but he's not going to be one that gets given away because I don't know. He was just my experiment. Then I went ahead, and these are made in Impeccable, so it's a 4-weight. So I have these two. That one had the little fuzzy. And these you have the main body, and then you have to sew on this and this and these. And you put pipe cleaner in the bottom. They're kind of a pain. I remember a few weeks ago I was feeling ambitious and I was like, I'm going to make everybody a little seahorse keychain. I'm glad I didn't. And then I have these, and these are in some Hirschner, pretty pastels maybe. It's actually more of a peach than a pink. You know, kind of like a coral color, a deep coral color, because, you know, Caribbean. Then I made myself, well, I didn't make them for myself, but I made some little jellyfishes. And this is that same coral peach color as the other one, and this is Hirschner's Specs. These are so easy to make. I've made them before, and I usually turn them into keychains. But there's those two, and these two are also made out of Hirschner's Specs because I was using up the leftovers from my blanket that I made a while ago. So I have these two. Then I decided to make some baby octos. I think these might be Happy Berry. The tutorials that I've used for all of these and the ones I've shown before, they are all in my playlist tutorials I've used for makes. So even if I can't remember who made it or whatever, it's there if you want to make some. You just go to my channel and then you go to playlist and you find tutorials I've used. That's the name of it. Okay, so then I decided to make some baby octos, and I know for a fact these are all from Jade. So the first one I made was out of blanket yarn. And I used the kawaii eyes on all of these. But this is made out of blanket yarn, and it's this big. And then I was like, well, what happens if you make it out of 4-weight yarn? And again, this is the same color of coral as that other one, and that's a difference. Everything is the same. Same stitch count, everything. Blanket yarn, single strand 4-weight. Very easy to make. No sew. No sew is my favorite. So this one is I like this one. I like that size. I like everything about it. But it's made out of blanket yarn, and all my other sea creatures are made out of worsted. So I didn't want to go off. And this was just way too little. I mean, a baby octo that's smaller than a jellyfish. So for the rest of these, I doubled up. For this one, it is that the same color, the same coral, but then I used cream color that was from my Crochet Society Advent calendar. So I can't remember what it's called. Christmas cookies or something. But anyway, I held two together, and this is what I got. And then for here, this is just one strand making his little baby tentacles. But this is the difference in size between one strand and doubled. And the difference in size between blanket and two strands of, well, this is a 4-weight and a 3-weight. And then the rest of these are again made using my leftover Hirschner's specs. And I doubled it this time. So this is what they look like when you double them. Single, double. Stitch count is the same on all of them. I think I even used, I might have used a 3.5 millimeter on this, and this was a 4. And then this one. Very, very easy. All right, so that's stuff I'm making for the cruise. I was thinking, maybe I'll be ambitious and I'll crochet some little drawstring tote bags to put these and the stitch markers in. But then I was like, you crazy woman. You nuts. You don't have the time to do that. Unless that's all you want to do is just sit around and make little crochet drawstring bags. It's not that they're hard. I've made them before. I just don't feel like doing it. So I say right now, although this weekend coming up is the last weekend we have to get everything ready for the cruise, make sure we've got apps, because last Saturday we went cruise shopping to pick up stuff we didn't already have. Came home, placed an Amazon order to get some more stuff. Probably have a lot more stuff than I needed to get, but I'd rather be over prepared. Okay, so the only whip I have right now that is a whip. The rest of them are unfinished, and they probably will stay that way for a while. is a, I want to put a stitch marker in that before I lose it, a hexicardy. This one is for my friend's daughter who is 5. And I haven't really gotten real far on it, but this is what it's looking like. And if you fold it like that, right now, if I was to leave it like that, it might fit a 1-year-old. But that might be my cruise project. I don't know. And then another woman at work who is friends with my coworker that I sold my cardigan to. She was like, "Oh, tell her I want 2 of them. I want one in black and one in multicolored." So I was like, "All right." Like my coin. And this is using retro stripes. It's been sitting in my cubes back there for a while. So yeah, I don't know if I want to make one in black. I mean, people complain about black yarn. I don't have an issue with it because I have a nice bright. Let's see if we can get you over there. I have this lamp that I use, and it's LED. It's bright. My new room lamp is LED, and it's daylight with just that on. So I mean, I do have light, and that's the thing when you're working with dark colors. You've got to make sure that you've got good lighting. Makes it a whole lot easier. Or just don't use black. But it's not my favorite. Black, navy blue, a lot of those really dark colors. But it's granny. You're just going into the spaces, so it's not that big deal. You can do that, no sweat. And she's about the woman who wants these sweaters. She's about my size, but a little shorter. So sizing it will be no problem. Eventually, though, I want to make myself another one because I do like those. They're very nice. They're very nice. Make one. They're easy. And there are hundreds of tutorials for a hexicardy. Take your pick, mingle them all up, whatever fits your fancy. But they all start out the same. You all start out with a hexie. Instead of 4 squares, you have 6. And then you just do your rows until it's getting to the size you want. And then that's when you really have to refer back to see how many rows you're supposed to do according to whatever tutorial you're watching. I just need to watch it so I can make sure my join as you go is good, because that's the first one I made. I sewed the sleeves, and I don't really like that. I want it to be a join as you go so it looks nicer, especially if I'm selling them on purpose. So anyway, you guys, that's about it. Yeah, I showed you what I made, what I'm working on, oh, look. You can see my little seals and my stingrays. I think Billy said there's 21 of us going, which doesn't seem right because 2 to a cabin, unless somebody's paying double occupancy for 1 person. Hell, if I could afford it, that might be what I did. So, you guys, that's it. I'm done. Show's over. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. You guys, we're at 920. So I'm like 80 away from hitting the 1,000 mark. And then, I've got to have watch hours. So if you guys could go to my channel, hit video, and then pick one towards the very beginning, hit play, and they'll continually play. If you have an extra device that you're not going to be using for a while, you can just hit play, turn down the volume, let them play, and that'll help with my watch hours. You can do that with any channel, not just mine. Any channel you want to help with the watch hours, because that's more of a hard thing to do than to get your subscribers. You want your watch hours. That's the important thing. Always, 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 no matter what channel, what video, no matter what channel you're watching, what video, play it from start to finish. Do not speed it up. Do not skip. Just let it play the whole thing until it goes off screen. Because that is really important. Hitting the like button is very important. And I'm not just saying this for my channel, although I would love it if you do that, but for any channel. If you like it, hit that like button because that gets the videos out so that other people can find them. And it helps. Every channel it helps, no matter how big or how small the channel. The like button helps a lot. So I think I'm done with my little spiel. Y'all have a good day, good morning, good weekend, good evening, whatever, whenever, wherever you are when you're watching this. And later, Gators. Peace out.